Funky Friday. Funky Friday. Funky Friday.
What's up, everybody? How you doing? It is Steve Witchell here on Funky Friday, August 26th, 2022. I'm coming to you live from New Orleans. I am the founder of Cover Band Central, if you did not know that already. And I'm going to put my... Wait a second. There we go. Put my name on the screen so you guys know who I am. How you doing on this Friday, if it is Friday for you? It's 12:52 p.m. Central Time here in New Orleans as I'm broadcasting this live. If it's not that time equivalent in your time zone, you're watching the replay. But come on in and say hello. Tell me where you're from, and I will say hello back. As always, always like to see where everybody is in the world. Facebook user said, "Hey man." I don't know who you are, but hey man back. Hope you're doing well. Everybody else tell me where you're from so I could say hello to you wherever you are in the world. All right. So and that will come, right? There's a delay here. Kathy's in Akron. Hello, Kathy. She's a returning viewer. Deloy in the Philippines. All over the world again, as we are. Dickie's in Tyler, Texas. John in Bend, Oregon. Is it Oregon or Oregon? I think it's Oregon. John could tell me, and also Carrie could tell me, who is in the same state. Denny in Erie, Pennsylvania. Oslo, Norway is where Ann is. It's Abe. What's up, Abe? Yeah, if you're in the Cover Band Central group, you need to click on the link that lets StreamYard show your name so I could see your name here because I'm using StreamYard to broadcast here today. Oh, man, I love it. Joanne in England, Birmingham, and Chu in France. Well, that helps a lot, Carrie. I know how it's spelled. I'm going to say Oregon. Larry's in Connecticut. All right, guys, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. We're broadcasting on the Cover Band Central Facebook page, in the Cover Band Central Facebook group, and on the Cover Band Central YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. There's a link in the description there. And excuse me, if you're watching on the page, you can give stars during this broadcast. Stars are a way to give a digital gift for live broadcast to Cover Band Central. We do this all for free, so it's a nice way for you to give back in appreciation for what we do. Thank you, Tracy, for saying that. I don't know who you were talking to. You're not talking to me, obviously. All right, so a little bit of a somber kind of topic today, but it's something that I feel strongly about and definitely want to talk about today. And if you saw the headline here, it says "Don't quit," and I put a little blurb about that in the description about that. And I know creative types, especially musicians, but all creative types, come up against roadblocks, problems, perceived problems, concerns, worries, frustrations, and want to give up. And as a musician, I can't tell you how many times that has happened to me, hundreds. As the founder and runner of Cover Band Central, I can't tell you how many hundreds of times it has come up for me where I wanted to give up. Again, I do this for free. I do get a little bit of ad revenue. Otherwise, I'm not getting paid to do this. So all the posts on the page, the maintenance of the group, the maintenance of the website, the doing these lives here is all, it's my job that I've appointed to myself, but I don't get paid for it. And sometimes people will be highly critical of Cover Band Central or of me, and it makes me just want to give up. Say, well, you don't appreciate what I'm doing? Well, screw you then. I'm not going to do it anymore. And I have felt that way many, 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 many times. But here I am, still doing it. Why? Because I love doing it. I love this idea, and I believe in this idea. And I know that there's a lot of people out there, a lot of you out there who do appreciate all that is offered here with this whole Cover Band Central world. People on the page were just 462, 1,000, 2,000, something like that, followers. The group is the most highly active group of musicians on Facebook. And so clearly I'm doing something right. I just don't see it the way you guys see it because I'm in it. I have a different perspective. I'm the one that's putting this all out there, and you guys get to kind of reap the benefits of that. So this topic came up for me today because 3 years ago, a friend of mine took himself out of the game, and somebody I knew since I was a teenager. We were in a band together, and we did very well when we were in that band. It was an original band. And then he went on later to be very successful. He had 10 solo albums, played with a lot of national acts, and he was a guitar player, singer, songwriter. And I saw him play a bunch of times with some of those national acts, and just an amazing talent, very much loved still to this day. And he quit. And that just goes to show you that it doesn't matter what level you get to of success, whatever you perceive as success for yourself or for other people. You always have the inner demons that are talking to you. And you might see somebody as like, wow, they're living their dream life. They're incredibly talented. They have all this success. They're touring the world. They're playing in front of thousands of people all the time. They must be living the dream. And that's just not always the case for people inside their head. We saw it with Chris Cornell, Chester Bennington, Kurt Cobain. People you would think are highly successful and they should be happy as hell. Lots of money, whatever they want, and took themselves out. So, that hit home for everybody, I think, with those famous people. But this person, Neil Casal is his name, and, he's a friend of mine. And it's still kind of painful to think about that he quit. And when I'm saying about quitting, I'm not talking about just quitting life. I'm talking about just quitting anything. And I said it in the description, the only way you can fail is if you give up. Failure is an illusion. Every mistake you make is just a learning experience. Everything that you try to do that doesn't work, it's just a learning experience. It's actually a success. You've successfully figured out what doesn't work. That is the best way to look at things. And that's what I need to do. And I have to remind myself of that all of the time. Almost every day. Where I'm hitting roadblock after roadblock. I've been trying to make, Cover Band Central the biggest thing for musicians on the internet for 9 years now. And it's one of them, but it's still very difficult and frustrating to get people over to the website to sign up, to get them active on the website. And I think the website is killer. I love the website. And it's something I work on every day, and I'll put up the URL for you. I mean, it's obvious, coverbandcentral.com. And the YouTube channel, too. Trying to grow this YouTube channel. I have certain things that I want to do that are based on having a lot of YouTube followers. And so I'm doing these kind of videos all the time. Trying to get more people over to YouTube. And it's tough. And a lot of times, again, I just want to give up. I just want to quit. Like, I've had it. Like, I can't make it happen what I want to do. But the only real way to accomplish all this is to just not give up and keep going, persevere. And Neil and I had that conversation how many years ago? I was 19 maybe, so a long time ago. And that's a thing that he said to me. Perseverance is the key. And it is. And it's the fact that he said that to me, and he did persevere but then give up, it just breaks my heart. So I want to just tell you, you listener, you watcher out there, whatever frustration, challenge it is you're facing, there's an answer for it. Nothing is insurmountable. Whether it's with your music situation, your music career, your just individual playing of whatever it is you do or sing, there's always a way. And it's just about persevering. Keep going. Keep going. Make little steps, baby steps, and you'll see change over time. And sometimes you'll see change rapidly. But the only way to fail is to give up. So don't give up, ever, on anything. On anything that you're passionate about, anything that you love, people, things, activities. Keep going. Just keep going, always. And you'll find a way. The universe will provide you with answers and a way. All right. Live your passion, John says, in Oregon. Michelle's in Jersey. Hi, Michelle. You're welcome. Whoever Facebook user is. There you go. So that's a real example. Chris, my hubby had a brain surgery and has been working hard for 11 years to walk again. How much do we take for granted that we can all walk? And here's this person for 11 years trying to walk again, who, from a brain injury, who probably walked just fine before that, and now has to keep working at just walking. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Facebook user. Yep. Trevor said, endeavor to persevere. Thank you, Jody. It's not real. But it seems real, doesn't it? I'm trying to manifest this real studio. So, I didn't even want to do a video today, but I said, I have to. This is important for me to keep doing this because it's going to get me to the goal that I'm looking to achieve. And the only thing I can do is ask you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel, which I do every time I go in here live, because I need YouTube followers, big time. And there's a lot of good stuff on there, a lot of interviews, a lot of wisdom, a lot of silliness on there. So subscribing costs nothing. Stars you can give to, that costs something, but it's a 1 cent per star. So if you want to give stars during the broadcast, that does help a lot. And joining the website, coverbandcentral.com. I'm in there, Chris. I mean, I might seem a little bit down today, but it's, again, 3 years since my buddy took himself out of the game. So it was, waking up today, it's like, yeah, that happens. That happened, and not a great memory. But I want to take it and use it to try to inspire you all out there and let you know that that's it. There's always an answer. You can always find a way. Whatever it is you're facing right now, and I'm sure there's something for everybody, some sort of challenge, there's an answer. Just keep going, and you'll find it. And it might seem, you might have like 10 or 15 or 20 things that are like, oh, how am I going to do this? How am I going to figure this out? Just take one at a time, take one step at a time, one day at a time, and the answers will come. Just persevere. Keep going. Thanks, Michael. I'm good. I mean, again, I'm not saying I'm quitting because I have not. Obviously, I'm here still, and I'm gonna be here. Yes, Chris said, it's just a day on hard days. But thank you guys all for being here on this Friday, and as always, here on Cover Bend Central. I appreciate you all doing a lot of work on every day to try to make this better for the community and have it be a great resource for you all. Whether it's just something to entertain you and make you laugh or inspire you or give you ideas or teach you something, it's here for you and it'll be here forever, even after I'm long gone. But you can connect with me too if you'd like, directly at steve@coverbandcentral.com. That's how you can reach me. If you want to send me an email for something, you want to send me a link to your band, your video that I can check out and I can share maybe, that's how you reach me. I had my name up here on the screen the whole time here, so I don't have to say it again. All right, guys, thank you so much for everything, all that you do, all that you are. Keep going. It's worth it.
Funky Friday.